What's up guys? In this video, I am going to teach you the 3 things you need to know to overcome binge eating for good. And be sure you stay to the end of the video because I'm gonna tell you the thing that you're doing that is ruining all of your progress. If you are new to this channel, thank you for being here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I drop videos, which happens every single Thursday. So who am I? I'm Samantha Skelly. I'm the founder of Hungry for Happiness, and I've helped thousands of women and men around the world fundamentally heal their relationship to food and their bodies. And so if you are in a place where you are struggling and have no idea how to stop binge eating, you are in the right place. Okay, so the 3 things you need to know to overcome binge eating. Number 1, you actually have to start feeling your pain. So the reason why you're binge eating in the first place is because you're trying to numb an emotional feeling. And so when we use food to numb the emotionality, we're not actually doing anything to support the feeling. We're not actually doing anything to heal the emotionality in our bodies. And so what we need to do is we need to understand that we need to feel in order to heal, because when we use food as a drug, we're just numbing the feeling. And when we do that, we can't learn the lesson. We have to fundamentally realize that pain is a divine teacher. It's a teacher. It helps us grow. It helps us move. Think about it at the gym. If you went to the gym and you didn't have any resistance or you didn't have any pain, you would not grow. Your muscles would not grow. You would just like go to the gym and you wouldn't have any resistance and you would leave and there would be no progress. Emotionality works the same way. We need that level of pain in order for us to grow and move through it. And so when you're numbing it with food, you're actually denying yourself an opportunity to grow and you're completely missing the lesson. And so step number 1 is understanding that you need to feel in order to heal. So step number 2, the second thing you need to understand is there needs to be a connection between your mind, your body, your head, and your heart. And so the reason why you're using food as a drug and numbing your emotions is because you're disconnected from your body. And so the best way to fundamentally connect mind and body, head and heart is through the breath. The breath is this beautiful thing that we literally all have access to. And once we learn to just use our breath and take deep breaths, we can learn to connect deeper into our bodies. But what happens is we're all kind of walking around this planet like talking heads and we're super disconnected from our bodies. And we really don't know the difference between an emotional hunger cue and a physical hunger cue. And once we use the breath to start allowing ourselves to connect deeper into our bodies, we're able to really discern the difference between what is emotional and needs healing and what is a physical hunger. And once you start to do that through the use of your breath, it's so much easier to overcome the battle that you have with food. But you have to be connected into your body. And the third and final thing I'm gonna talk about today is forgiveness. We are so hard on ourselves constantly. We are constantly shaming ourselves. We're feeling guilty for doing things. We're saying that we're horrible or we're not worthy, or we have no willpower, or we're not good enough. Learn to forgive yourself. Set the intention that you're gonna overcome the battle with binge eating and be kind to yourself when maybe you mess up sometimes. It's totally okay and it's all part of the healing process. And if we can move from a place of judging ourselves every single time that happens into forgiving ourselves, we're able to recover quicker because we're not going against our bodies. We're moving into a place of self-love rather than self-violence. And the more we decide to forgive ourselves and we decide to love ourselves, the easier it is to heal the battle with food. What tends to happen is a lot of people shame themselves and they try and shame their way to happiness. And if I'm just harder on myself and I set stricter deadlines, then I'm gonna overcome this. Or if I just diet harder, then I'm gonna overcome this. And that's simply not the case. We need to be kind and we need to forgive. And one little bonus tip I'll give you as well is to use movement. I talked about breath, but breath and movement are 2 ways that you can truly connect deeper into your body. And so put on a song that you love, dance to it, not dance, but just move your body in a way that feels good. Use your breath and just feel the difference in your body from doing that. If you're on the verge of binge eating and you do that, I can promise you that you will derail that because your body is only looking for a state change. When you want to binge eat, it's because, oh, I don't like what's going on, I don't like the feeling that's in my body, and I want to change it, and so you use food as a drug to do that. But when you understand that you can do that very thing through breath and movement, you will fundamentally set yourself free. So I'm super curious. I want you to write in the comments below right now, out of those 3 things, which one are you going to try as soon as you stop watching this video? Because I know if you're listening to this video right now, you probably are in a place where this is a real issue for you. So I want to know, out of the things that I described, which one are you going to try right now? In a minute, I'm gonna tell you the thing that I know you're doing wrong, and it is sabotaging your success. So hang on a second, I'll get there in just one moment. For those of you who truly want to end the battle with food in your body, check out the link below. I have a 5-day food freedom challenge where I walk you through step by step by step how to fundamentally end the battle with food in your body. It's totally free. Come and join us. There's hundreds of other people just like you who are in the exact same position going through this similar thing. I know a lot of times it can feel very isolating and shameful and you feel like you're all alone. I promise you, you are so not alone in this, and I want you to join our community and do this with someone else because I know it can feel a little bit isolating sometimes. So, the one thing you're doing wrong, I can guarantee this because I know I did that for years, is you're messing with your food. Stop messing with your food. Binge eating actually has nothing to do with the food, and that's not the last time you're gonna hear me say that. It has nothing to do with the food. Binge eating is an emotional issue. So the more that you diet, the more that you're gonna binge eat, because binge eating is just a reaction to deprivation. And so if you are trying to control your calories and you're trying to restrict, I'm sorry to say, but it's just going to keep you stuck in the cycle more and more and more. And so what we have to understand is it's an emotional issue and we need to treat it accordingly. All right, cool, so I wanna hear from you. If you liked this video, give me a like, let me know. If you didn't like this video, I wanna know that too. And write in the comments, what other videos do you want me to make for you? My whole intention is creating a community and a tribe of people just like you who are struggling with food. And I wanna give you as much content and valuable resources as possible. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you next Thursday.